Ultimate Military. Welcome back, Chads and Lasses. Take a look. Songhai, the ultimate military. We are #1 great power. Our #2 great power of the world is our best friends for life, the Ottoman. Of course, we are going for the ultimate military. As Songhai, have Prussia and Nepal as marches. Well, let's recap the story here. I originally claimed Volgast after getting a claim on him from my little island of Bornholm that I took from Denmark long, long ago. Then Volgast did the unthinkable and converted Catholic on me. The reason I released Volgast because it was the only releasable nation I could that would actually have been Protestant, and for him to form Prussia, they got to be Protestant. So, to my sadness, I could not form them with Volgast, but the Teutons popped out. I grabbed them as a vassal. They, of course, have those cores on Danzig, Ermland, and Königsberg. Those are the three that are needed to form Prussia, and the Teutons can form Prussia as a subject nation, unlike Volgast, which could not. So, without further ado, we want to get on declaring this war against Volgast. Now, we have a league war firing right now. It is in the middle of it. It doesn't look like much is going on. Neither side has got much score. So I guess it's going to be like a truce, maybe, because it's been running for at least a year now. I've just been letting time tick. All the cores cored up. Got my stability back to positive, and started coring up the very last one. It was 250 when I started. My. But anyways, we want to now fire on Volgast. Take advantage of this league war when Austria is weak and distracted, and just grab these claims. Jump on out as fast as possible. And Prussia, that's 50% of the achievement done right there. So let's make Königsberg the war goal and confirm. Okay, I want to see in the Diplo screen. Yeah. Alright, that's not the whole league. Perfect. That is just Austria and his allies. That's what I thought would happen. And the Ottoman want to join on my side. Yes, Ottoman. Come on in, buddy. Come on down. That is perfect. Who is my better sieger? You have 3 siege pips, and you, my friend, have 2. So we'll have these guys grab these 2 provinces. You're going to get right over here to Danzig, and then on to Stolp, their capital. They don't have any forts. Perfect. I like that. And their closest... So I carpet siege down Volgast, then I move my armies down to Galicia, Volechnia, try to throw them out, and then I think I'd move over to Glogo after, or possibly Glogo after Volgast. We'll see about that. We'll see if I'm getting engaged or not. Now I also have armies down here. I can bring them on over to help. Austria, Württemberg, Papal States, Glogo. I wonder if I can just land him in France. No, he won't let me actually land him in France. So we'll land him in Rome, and I think I'd be able to run. Oh, hopefully I can run on through. Yeah, we got access. Perfect. So you'll come north up to Songhai, and I'm going to go pick up this other army right away too. Let's get all the boys going. Now on the truce, now I have Morocco in a war with me. When is my truce with Morocco? Correction, the Ottoman in a war with me. No, it is many years. It's 1602. 8 years, so I will not be able to take advantage of that, unfortunately. I will run these guys up. Really? What's going on? I can't get across the strait? Okay, that's fine. I'll have the boat transport them. I'm not having them run all the way around like that, like a doofus. No, sir. That's not happening. Now when I have this beautiful transport fleet just itching to go. So you're going to head up this way. You are coming up to Württemberg. So the French armies are here, so that's okay. I know there's not at least an Austrian army standing there if the French army is, right? I guess they could be behind them, but 1, 2, and then onto the siege. We got a claim on Ethiopia. We're going to need to get a bunch of claims going all the way around here. Like Kaffa, we're going to need a claim on you. Adal, I don't think I have a claim on you yet. I do not, so we'll just go around the circle, get claims everywhere we can. Kilva, Castile. I got a bunch of claims I got to make, and Castile will never leave the coalition. I have devastated Castile so thoroughly that he will be in a coalition against me forever. Yeah, I'm going to go for this capital fort. I take out this capital, I can throw Galicia out of this war. One swift move. Boom. So on that capital, we have the Wargle. And I think I'm going to jump. Let's do Castile, so there's just no possible way I could forget to get those claims later on. We will get a leader when we can. Oh no, I'm in a battle up there. That's unfortunate. That was an unplanned battle. Now it looks like I have the home field advantage somehow. So he plowed into me. All right, how you guys doing? How you doing? So far, so good, considering they're 2-1 on me. I'm not sure if my oh, they ran away. Yes, look at those losses. Ultimate military. Yes. Oh, the Austrians just felt what it feels like to face the ultimate of all militaries. Okay, these boys are a little bit weakened. We'll come up there to Stuttgart. Or do I go straight to Austria? No, I'd rather avoid Austria. Pick off the small boys. I mean, apparently my troops can handle them fine, but I don't need to just grind down my manpower just because I can. Like, look what I can do. That little 2,000 there, though, I don't need to respect that nonsense. I will sail around Istria, and I will attack that 2,000. You will not be taking my land, sir. Navy tradition? Okay. Not going to say no to that. And what? Oh, I left them. I left them. What a joke. And they're on. What a joke. Volgast. How could you? How could you do this to me? I guess the Papal State is next. Alright, they have siege back Danzig. Danzig wasn't the war goal, so that is a little surprising. They ran by me just to focus on Danzig. Okay. And are we about to get into another battle? We are. I got a 4-4-5-3 general. This is definitely helping me pummel these boys. Yes! What are these losses going to be like? I rolled a 9 to start. That definitely helps. And he rolls a 0. 0, and I had like 8-8 there. That is awesome. He's got 2-1, significantly more than me. I know his losses are more than mine. Now, he will win. He has even more reinforcements coming in. I will have to fall back. But that is very encouraging to see that my troops are that competent, let's say. That's 24. I'm not going to declare anything down south right now. You can just train. Send these boys over here to say hi to the locals. This 30, I want you... How are we for our general limit? I can get another general. Yes, please. A new level of army professionalism. What is that, I wonder? That's 60. Beautiful. I think 80 is what I actually need for the mission. So, I mean, whatever. But everything helps. I'm not going to... Everything helps. Every single click. Right, so you should be training. Go down this list. 24. You should be moving, fighting, or training. I don't want to see anyone just standing around. I definitely need these numbers up here. So I'll come stand next to him. I'm going to have to retreat this army. Let's just slow this down a bit. How are these losses? No, he's getting the better of me now. He's getting the better. It's time to go. It's time to fall back. Okay, he'll go to his friendly territory. Look, the army's intact. Really, the army's intact. He was just starting to get the better of me with all those reinforcements around me. I run back to the safety of my buds. I'm coming, friends. I am coming. I thought it'd be 3 armies up there. I did split these boys up. You know, that is risky here. Let's go you to the Teutons, you to the Teutons. And I'm going to let these guys just sit together. We're going to just sit and hold hands on Württemberg. We're both safe together, right? You go to the Teutons. It's tempting to blow a hole in that, but nah, we're going to hold out on that. Okay, so I had assigned these traders. I must have lost them for some reason, and then I got them back. But all the same, let's assign you to transfer, and let's assign you to transfer, good sir. Bring that trade around the Cape of Good Hope and bring it home. What do we have? We have 200 settlers in Senqui. That is this province here. Okay, that's not bad. Or we just get a boom in Esmongold. I like the boom. I like the boom. Let's go with the boom in Esmongold. That'll get it that much faster. Beautiful. And I can get onto my next colony that much faster. I might even send that out right now. Being that that thing is now in a boom. I was eyeing down here in Australia. I've noticed no Europeans are here yet. I could get the first Australia colony running, and that might even be my next campaign. So that's like a fun little precursor. So let's do that. I just convinced myself. I literally just convinced myself. Gold. Yeah, we're going to send it to the gold mine right away. It's a year. It's literally a year. I just need to remember within 1 year to get this 3,000 troops down to there. That's it. That is very doable. Matter of fact, let's get that moving right now. We'll take 1 caravel and 3 transports, and we'll send you off to the Andamans. Go in peace. Bon voyage. Okay, we've taken them. We'll be able to throw them out. Now I'm thinking we come north to the PayPal states. Or just push right into Austria. I don't know. No, I like my original plan. We come up to the PayPal states. I'll even send them all together. Just in case I just come out of the woodwork and they're standing right there. Because that's what happened last time. That's how I got into that battle. Württemberg, you can offer me peace. Yeah, look, it just happened again. It just happened again. But this time I have 42,000. Much better. Look at those losses. I don't even need to see the rolls. Look at those losses. He's having like 800 losses every time. I'm losing 200. Ultimate military. Let's say down. Oh no, there's another fort over here in Volgast. But getting Glogo out would be even better. With just getting on his capital, he'd probably leave. And he definitely has thousands in this war. All right, so we either gain ducats or we lose ducats. I want to gain ducats. I like that. That sounds much nicer. Okay, so we'll pick off the Bohemians. These guys running one plot. Unfortunately, they are running off. This is okay, though. I will carry them on north onto the PayPal states. Yeah, that's okay. You have no one coming to help you. Oh, I like this. So I did catch another 6,000, and I should be able to swing around to get this 3,000 from Austria. Boom, that is perfect. If these guys could start offering me peace treaties, that would be awesome. Then I don't have to bring my buddy back from making claims, because I don't want to. I want them to make claims. Okay, that's another army up here. Come north. Oh yeah, I'll catch them. I like that. That's the Austrians. Can anyone get there? Am I ever gonna? Okay, let's get to Eger. That's a gold mine. That is literally a gold mine. There's intel in Eger. Egger. Let's say Egger. We're gonna go steal the gold mine of Egger. Oh, no, I'm not at war with people. But Bohemia, we are. Bohemia is not a subject nation. He's free. Look at that. Austria, like, inherited Bohemia, and then somehow in another war, Bohemia popped out. I really wasn't paying attention to that series of events. I don't know how eventually that happened, but as you can see, it definitely happened. We can all see it happen. Oh, no. I got my army separated up, and look what's happened. They just keep throwing their numbers at me. Now, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to be able to fall back. But it's also not ideal. No, I have the disadvantage. I think retreating's better. I have an army right here, and I have another army coming to reinforce. We're okay. I don't see them chasing me. Not with this many troops around. Yeah, I did head the right way. Okay, we're good. Okay, so Austria is not focusing on... Oh, they pieced out France. They beat France. So that means Austria is winning the League War, and they're going to become Catholic. Catholic will become the dominant faith. Okay. Even with me jumping in this war, that's all right. Any distraction at all to Austria helps. Oh, I can call France right back in. That's the best. Yes. That is the best. That is the best. I literally just called France right back in. Oh, I love it. How eager they have high war enthusiasm too, because they just entered a war. It's a brand new war. Oh, I love it. Come help out, boys. The more the merrier. I do have to let my armies reinforce a little bit here. You're coming forth to Bohemia proper. Now let's creep north, one at a time. I'll let the weekend to 16,000 step north, and I'm always going to have one army right next to each other. I'm not going to separate anymore. I've learned my lesson. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good general, I promise. Okay, we're coming up to Bohemia. Hopefully we can grab that. It's just a grassland, so they're not going to be able to jump on me with this massive advantage if I'm sitting in a mountain fort. Because there is no one to reinforce that 30,000. Well, I guess this 30 is relatively close, but it would probably be some silly route, like about round and about there, so. Okay, this 25, not doing anything too useful. Could move both these two army groups forward and assume that it's a wood, so they can have a defensive advantage there. Or I come north up to Volgast. I don't know. Every time I try to move, he's got these big stacks coming at me. Well, I'm going to move both of them forward to the gold mine. And if he's got stacks, alright, you got to fight two of my armies. I can see one of his group there. Beautiful. Let's see if we can grab this. Is an easy 3,000. There. Now you're onto that gold mine. They grab that 3,000. You'll swing on up and join. And then I'm just going to sit all of them. It's a hills, so they would have the defensive advantage. So I'll have two armies just sitting there sieging it down as quick as possible. Russia, Munich, you are not in this war, I hope. No, you are not my enemies. Okay, I'm like, wow, there's 67,000 troops coming to stop me any second. This is not going to feel good. We do our magic currency mechanic where we just have free money. We're at 1,300 ducats. I'm only going to buy any, like, really, really, really worthwhile buildings. If they're even, like, kind of worthwhile, I'm not going to build them. I want to save up for more wonders. Extend all my monopolies. Yes, please. Ooh. Wow, he just came out of nowhere there. Just came out of nowhere. And it's a farmland. I have no advantage. So I'll be able to get away, but... yeah, and I don't have a direct route to come help him. 16th, 18th, 15th. That's the fastest I can go, is the 15th. And it's one day too late. He's got a 5 maneuver on this. It's just one day too late. Alright, well, he's going to take combat. It is what it is. I am going to move my army. I'm going to move my army to actually reinforce. Let's go. Let's go help him out. Come down to Ingolstadt, whatever the fastest route is. And I do have... he's got a river crossing, if nothing else. But I'm starting with the 3 rolls, boys. Come on, 7s are much better. Let's throw some 9s his way. Luckily, he's not rolling too good. He's got 70,000 troops on me down here. 70,000 troops. You got enough troops on me, Austria? What do you think? I can reinforce. There's no point. If there was a better advantage, if that was like a mountain with a river crossing and I had a +3, I would move my army to reinforce and we would allow him to experience the ultimate military. But as it is, that is not the case. So we're going to retreat him right back with his boys on Paderborn at the Papal State. This 23,000 is going to officially head north to Volgast. Let's finish off Volgast. They don't seem to be coming up north and getting me there. They're really concentrating in the middle here. Alright, Württemberg, you want to give me cash. There's no aggressive expansion. And it's 100 ducats. Perfect. That's what I was waiting on. I wanted him to make that offer for me. Thank you much, sir. Now, these armies doubled up. They should be fairly safe, just in case he comes out of the woodwork. I will reform those lines. And, yes, please. Save those souls all across all of the lands. All of my newly conquered lands. So many souls to save. Stettin is not part of this war. Let's take a little peek. Boom. It's Austria, Hungary, Galicia. Galicia, you're the one I'm waiting on. You should offer me peace, buds. You should be offering me peace. I don't need to respect their navy at all. I can just sail on up, do whatever I want with it. And jump onto the next one. We're doing the cops now, so we're up here into Ethiopia, saving Ethiopian souls. It feels oh so good. Let's bring you up to the 30,000 mark. I am upgrading my armies slowly as we go. I am not at my force limit yet. We still have quite a bit of space. I was just saving up my money before this war. I didn't know how gruesome this war was going to end up being. I was hoping that with the League War, I'd be able to jump in and Austria wouldn't have even answered the call. But it's weird. Like that League War, they both had like 0 war score through the whole thing. I don't know what was going on. They were barely fighting. I'm sitting here just like, yep, letting cores core and attacking rebels as they pop up, and they're not fighting. So I don't know. They had a very peaceful League War, it would seem. You can be the Teutons as well. And let's get to that final fort. I'm not moving off there. If they're going to attack me, fine. Glogo. Glogo. Glogo would be awesome to get out. I'll run around to the fort first. Just because it is a highland. And if I can get them out right now, I'm just going to do it with this diplomat right here. I want my claim on Alicante. I'm going to bring you home, friend. I also need to transport you down to Australia. I believe the gold mine was here. 3 months, 98 days, 3 months. They will be arriving. Now, Grogo, would you leave? What do you think? Yes. You do not need to be allied with Austria. And you can give me war reps and some cash. This is a fine idea. Go in peace. One less enemy to deal with. Alright, now let's move down into Austria proper. It feels good. Oh, Volgas still has an army. I don't want them unsieging all that stuff, so I will come north and deal with them first. This is okay. That 40,000 is safe. We're on that fort. Now that's a grassland, and we have the Teutons helping us out. All right, I feel pretty good with the Teutons there. You know, it's like 3,000. It's like almost nothing, but I just feel good with them being there. I really do. That is the Papal States. No? Oh, I thought I had them sieged down. Did they take one of my provinces? I don't know. I'm not sure. Volgas, how are you still producing units? I got you completely sieged down, buds. He just had these armies hiding somewhere, it would seem. Now, Galicia, you gotta go, bud. You do not need to be allied with Austria. You can give me the war reps. And go. Just for having your capital. Not much of a fighting spirit in you at all. Not much. We'll get down into Austria, into New Sandek. New Sandek. Okay, we're still sieging down this fort. Let's go down our army list on the right. No, we are all gainfully employed. That is exactly what we want to see. How about the navies? Maybe the navies could be doing something better. I do want to drop these guys off. We are on their coastline. It's my coastline. Oh, the Austrian coastline. Okay, well, that's a coastline. That's doing something. It's not nothing. We're not in any wars over here, so we don't really care about over there at the moment. We don't want to core any of this up. We're saving up for our next tech for sure. It's going to be a cheap one. Cheap. And we're on to Austria proper. I was hoping you'd be doing most of this. Honestly, Ottoman, I thought you were supposed to be pounding on the Ottoman pounding on Austria for me. That is easy for you to say. That idea group is so tempting. I almost clicked it, honestly, without even thinking. But no, we want the next tech for sure. It's only 2 more. 2 more mana points we gotta wait. Let's jump into our truces. There's no truce. 98 with Venice, not really. Not that important. Morocco 1602. That's probably the next really big truce that I care about. So with that in mind, I want to grab claims. I think the Mammies, I don't have claims. No, I do. Okay. Adal, I don't. Kafa, I'm making them. Kilwa, I have a couple. Melinda. Let's go with Adal. I know I need it against Adal. I gotta attack all these guys eventually. I'm gonna get to you all eventually, I promise. And that is our first Austrian territory siege down. Let's carry that. Let's carry that good vibe on. Well, I could jump into Hungary. Mountain Fort. Oh, that's so scary. Mountain Fort. He could attack me with all of them. The Highlands is some... You know what? I'm just going to go into the easier targets. Avoid those mountain forts. There's no need for it. Someone else can do that. Why would I need to do that? Instead, we'll take a military tech. Get slightly better cannons. Yes, please. And carry on. We'll fight that much better, too. So the PayPal states, you offer me cash, a bunch of stuff. No aggressive expansion. Perfect. Go in peace. None of these guys need access through me. There's literally no reason that I see that you would need access through my territory. Or that's justified, at least. So the Teutons are fighting. They're fighting their best fight. Gotta get to Vienna. It's super roundabout. It'll be like Prague. Probably Prague they would let me get to. Okay, fine. We'll go to Prague. It's a 30,000 stack army. They're not going to get picked off. They're strong enough. They're not going to get picked off. Oh yeah, these boys. Let's get you moving. We want you to be side by side. You know what? Let's go as one. Let's just go as one. Siege this down together. There's no way they're destroying me away this time. Ooh, those numbers have been reduced. Those enemy numbers have been reduced. And he jumped off the Pest siege. That is so useful for me. Well, the Ottoman are holding it, but that's part of my war. Bohemia, with you down, I can get to Vienna? Yes, I can, too. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to go on the mountain fort. It's risky. It's risky business, but right now, Austria is being engaged and is losing battles. He's literally losing battles as I'm speaking. What trade area? This is part of the Ivory Coast? Okay, then we will core that up for sure. Some lost religious souls is what that is. They're not rebels. They're just lost souls, and we're gonna go spread the glory of our faith to them in military form. That's one claim. That's Kaffa. I have claims on Kilva. It'll be like the Europeans, though, but I'm going to be slowing down big time on the Europeans. I do not need all the aggressive expansion for a little bit. What? I could fire on Aragon right now, calling in the Ottomans in Portugal, and that would allow me to fight them, and France wouldn't get called in. I was actually wanting to declare on Aragon, just to reset the truce timer. I don't even want to take land from him. Like, literally get a nice long, get the cash, and reset the truce timer. Shoot, I gotta do that. That's so fun. I love how that works out. That was not really... Obviously, I didn't really plan that out. You can see I'm laughing at it. So you give me cash, and there'll be no aggressive expansion. Bohemia, I think you're a genius. I think you are a genius. So just in case anything changes by the end of the month, like maybe France leaves the war for silly reason, I am going to go ahead and declare it. And as soon as I start getting some war score, France wouldn't be able to join anyways. So let's go. And like I said, I'm not going to take anything from that. That is just to reset their truce timer. Maybe even break up that alliance with France. Did it work? No, he's still having his independence guaranteed by France. It's just that he's in a war on my side, so he cannot. He would have to leave my war early, take a reputation hit against me, and then he could answer that call. I'm sure of it. But as long as I get some war score on Aragon, we're good to go. So do we have anyone inactive? It's out to you. You know what? You guys are just going to keep on training. I don't want to grab the aggressive expansion down there at the moment. I really don't. When I can, I will transport. Flagship sunk by Venice. No! No! No, that was not the plan. That was clearly not the plan. Venice is beating me up. They're bullying me. Let's retreat all the way out. We lost 5 heavies. 12 battleships combined. Well, what else can you do when you lose a bad loss like that? First things first, we're going to start building a replacement flagship. Fleet morale. Fleet engagement width and the movement speed, yes. And we're going to go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What did I say I lost? 7 battleships? So that's 10. 17 to replace that. You got to go overkill to replace it. I lost a bad loss. That did not feel good. I don't want to feel that feeling ever again. Ugh. Ugh. I don't want to feel that ever again. Let me tell you that for sure. So that war is going to definitely battle on for a while. I can go ahead and get claims. Who was I saying? Aragon. I'm at war with. I could get like cheap claims on Castile. Like these 9 up here in Galicia. Because I do just want to basically eat his whole coastline. I have an 11 down here. I could go with a 9 in the north. I'm tempted to get another claim on Castile. Naples. That's a roundabout way to attack Castile. I have claims on the Commonwealth. I don't really care about Russia. Nope, I'm going to improve relations with the Ottoman. I can see I have almost 70 more I can improve with them. Now the Ottoman come. Now the Ottoman come and beat on the Venetian Navy. Where were you, buddy? That's tough. That is tough. I kind of needed you a little while ago, Ottoman. I'm just going to tell you this. I needed you a little while ago. And you weren't there for me. Alright, Syracuse. Yes, please. I am keeping that. That is staying my land. Let's convert it up. Let's save those souls. God is good. Custodian of Ajidar. We get 1,000 ducats and 10 prestige. Yes, God is truly good. Yes, sir. Alright, we're at 2,200. We're losing... Yeah, we're basically even our economy. Fighting constant war and replenishing troops. It kind of does that, right? Like, it costs a lot to pay the families of all these lost soldiers. Again and again and again. Year after year, war after war. I literally have no soldiers in that area at all. First things first, do we have more? We do have more unrest over here. Don't know that we have... So it'd be only 16,000 I could build over there without going over the force limit. So I'm going to have to run this army complete. Let's go, boys. And then I will build an army back here. Because I know I'm going to get more unrest. So I might as well have that 16,000 ready to go play whack-a-mole with whoever wants a piece of this. Did we get this to a level 4? Very good. And we have the defensive edict. So that'll also take them a while to get that fort. That'll give us time to run up there. All is not lost. All hope is not lost. This mountain fort is risky business. What are their total numbers looking like? They're less. It's less and less. Every time I look, they're getting less and less. Ottoman, go get him. He's right behind you. He's right behind you, Ottoman. What are you thinking? Prague's about to fall. That should allow us to get to Vienna. Well, I don't want to lose a prestige. I don't like that idea. And if he's showing me respect, yeah, he's showing me respect. He doesn't want to take on. He's got 45 there, and he ran right by 30,000. Like I probably would have attacked it. The Ottoman is attacking that 17. That is good. I like that. And I'm going to send one half of this army up here to take that fort back. I did not realize they were on that fort. Totally my bad. Totally my bad. We can get a general. Hopefully we can hire one. Yes, we can. Perfect. Pretty good one. I'm going to go right through to the fort. I will leave troops on Danzig if I'm watching. If I'm not, who cares? I can come back to Danzig after. Not a big deal. Over to Volgast, please. These forts, the mountain fort, it's still risky business, but I like this Ottoman's kind of watching over me. He's this angel. He's this angel protector watching over me. I'm like, I feel safe when the Ottoman is on my back like that. Thank you, Ottoman. Let's get our claim on Adal Aksum. That sounds fine. Carry on. Alright, I can just send 2,000 back to grab Danzig, and you're going to come forward to start sieging down that fort right away. The faster we're there, the the less troops they can get into the garrison. So it just makes it easier to siege down. They're just avoiding this fort. They want nothing to do with it. They're focusing on the Portuguese, which is smart. Which is smart. I'm not making fun of the decision making. 1, 2, 3. 2, that's 5. And then I said 16. Okay, I like it. I got a nice whack-a-mole army for when those rebels pop. They are gonna pop. You can take that to the bank. You can improve with Kabylia, or I go back to claims. Yeah, I want to get a claim on Genoa, and I don't think that I have one. I do not. I don't even think I would take anything from Genoa. It would just open up avenues of getting to war with different countries, picking out countries at my disposal, at my leisure. Oh, Venice got Rome. Feels bad. We're going to go to legalism every single time. And the dangerous, risky business mountain fort continues. He's not moving over here. I got 80,000. Yep, the Ottoman saves the day. 80,000 Ottoman running. Everything is safe. Go back to the Teutons. Now, who is this? This is the Austrian. You know what? I'm gonna take it to Austria. I'm gonna extract wealth and go the distance with them. Like, I've already taken so many of their forts. They are now starting to crumble before me. Say Unterkanten? No, but like seriously, they are being sieged that much faster now. It steamrolls once you hit to a certain point. And yes, please. I'll take for 286 and admin tech. Yeah, I'm barely even behind. I got one more, and then I'm caught up again. So, I love how cheap that is, and I love that they don't want to attack this navy or this plot. This mountain fort is just verboten. They won't touch it. Yeah, I finally feel pretty safe. Famous last words. Down here to Scilly. Ah, Scilly has fallen to Austria. That feels bad. Conversion successful, and it is still converting. Keep on converting. They're converting the Portuguese land. It shouldn't convert Catholic. That must have been a fetish religion there. And it just converted it to Sunni. Yeah, definitely. It was the Gunni and fetish religion, and they got converted up. Sorry, Portugal. I don't think it really hurts you. He probably doesn't really care. He's barely noticing. Let's say that. We're at 0 over expansion. Nice. On to the Austrian Aragonese capital. Sorry, Portugal. I am not going to go for your home region. I'm going to focus on attacking instead. We are pummeling them very good. Now, Venice is part of this battle. So I'm going to get onto Venice. Let's attack them. They've been bringing it on me. They've been bringing it to me. Let's bring it to Venice. Volgas, no. I know that I could just piece you out and then probably white piece out this other war and everything would be fine. And then I'd have Prussia like that now, but no. I want to take a lot from Austria, so no. That is my answer. You can do Teutons. I won't be taking it, that's for sure. Until their numbers get a little lower, I can't do any mock speed 5-ing. Like I do have to keep my armies around and be watching what's going on, making sure I don't just get random wipe. Let's come south into Pilsen. And we are on Aragon's capital. So I will definitely not peace out, because again, I don't know. They're guaranteeing the independence of Aragon. France could just declare war on me. We don't need that. We don't want that. No one wants that. No one wants that. Most of all me. Get to Pilsner. Onto this fort. It's Venice. Yeah, I really do need to start moving on to Venice. Nevada seems like the logical place. To Treviso, no, you'd be on Treviso so much faster. We get to Brescia, no. Where can I go? They're already heading to Milano. I just throw 60,000. That'd be too much overkill. That'd be dumb. There's got to be somewhere I can go. Really? This is the closest I can run? I don't know. We'll come up and say, friends, he saw me running to him. That's funny. He saw me running. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just decided on his own to start moving, but it's almost as if he saw me running to him. Let's see if these guys start moving. No, they did. They did. They started moving. It's almost as if they know. I don't know. I don't know that they know, but it's almost as if they know. I do want to come down to to Aragon. And we'll start beating on these boys. There's no more forts over here, unfortunately. And with my navy being pummeled so effectively like it was, now I have to be respectful to the Aragonese navy. Where before I was bullying the Aragonese navy. Yes, sir. I was showing off. The Venetians humbled me thoroughly. We have claims coming on you. Not quite Volgas. We're so close, bud. It's just these pesky Austrians are holding out. They have this thing called hope. I don't get it. Oh no, it's Venice we want next, of course. Novara looks good. You're getting down into Milano. Get a carpet siege. This is where they're getting their war score. Boom! They got 50,000 troops still. Aragon, well done, buddy. I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. I gotta watch them close, though. I can't be all divided up over here. Back to the hills. They still don't. They're not gonna go to the south at all. Ooh, look at that beautiful wipe. Yeah, planned that one out perfectly. Participated in the wipe of the Austrian forces. That allows me to breathe a little easier. Dividing my troops up over here. Oh no, he still has 50,000 going up in the north. Austria, you beast. Alright, I will turn around and we'll go spank on them. Being that I just got that wipe on them, I'm feeling a lot more confident. This 30,000 going to come straight north and pick a fight. He's just by himself going north. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Let's go. France, what are you doing? Look at this. There's a battle right here. Come on, AI brain. Wake up. Wake up. Alright, Portugal pieced out. Totally okay with me. He was getting war score from that anyways. And he finally jumped onto there. Brave man. Brave man. Benjamin separatists we don't care about. These guys are chilling. You're all training. I guess I could have ran another one of those armies up. I could use them right now against the 60,000 Aragonese troops. I won't lie. First get both these siege down. Actually, the one with the general goes the farther distance because he runs the fastest, so that makes sense, right? That is our claim on... Has no possible neighboring provinces. So I just wasted a diplomat for like a year. Oopsies. We have a lot on Austria right now. The aggressive expansion, we're already at 51 with them. We don't want to take anything from you. We just want to humiliate you. We want war reps. We want to humiliate you. You don't need your core on Trieste. These allies are all relatively small. As long as you have small allies in there, you don't have the big ones, right? I can release countries. I would just rather take the ducats. 1,400 ducats. Perfect. Just like that. We've extracted again from the Bank of Austria. And that was the one I was thinking to upgrade next. And they have paid for that upgrade. That gets us... So right now we have caravan power 10%, trade efficiency plus 5%, and the caravan power doubles. Yes, please. I will take that. And it gives a defensive bonus for the area. So if they ever come across... No, 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 we say... this is a mountain fort. I might as well upgrade it to a level 4 to maximize the use of that great wonder. And this 74, you are going to be needed against those Aragonese troops because they're not going to kill themselves. We're going to have to do the heavy lifting here. There's those rebels I knew were coming. What is that? There we go. That is the siege we wanted. We're going to move forward. Get ready to advance. Advance to contact. Another 26 come. 34,000. I'm still going to fight them. I'm not even hesitating. I am absolutely going to fight that whole group still. Without hesitation. come right down. I'll have 54,000 against whatever they have. It sounds like a fair fight. Up to Danzig. They ran away from me. No, I threw them out of the war. I threw them out of the war. My mistake. Brescia, Puglia. Come on, just let me get on the fort. It's right there. It's right there. This doesn't make any sense sometimes. 30,000. Portugal, did you stop being my ally? No, he's still my ally. He just left the war. That's okay. That could have been a lot worse. I'll improve relations with France. I want them to stay in as long as possible. So as much as they love me, the better. Or the more they love me, the better, I should say. Drylands, grasslands, drylands. No, I want my other army beside me before we advance. I need all of the troops together, boys. Sieging that back. That was probably Austria's last action of the war, taking that province. Perfect. Now we can definitely get forward to that fort. Actually, I'll send the 30,000 stack forward. This 20 will break up and siege these couple provinces, grabbing that war score from Venice. Again, the more war score I have, France can't join. So I need to get enough war score, and then I'll peace out Volgas, and then we will have mighty Prussia. Oh, he almost did it. He almost attacked me there. That would have been big brain move, Venice. Big brain move right there. Milano just like Milano's a level 4 fort, and it just instant fell to me. What is this general? 3 siege pips. That's not insane. Well done, boys. What do you say to that? Well done. Instant drop of a fort. Or no, did I just arrive Brescia? No, I don't think he... I think he was there like a month or 2. Maybe I'm completely just blacked out for a couple minutes. Sorry about that again. Come down to... Roma would make the most sense, but I will step it down step by step. National institutions. I don't like losing mana points. Can I get no more of those, please? Up to Bergia. Oh, the Venetians are running off. Oh, I definitely want to pick a fight with them in the grasslands. That sounds like an... Oh, that was drylands too. It wouldn't have made a difference. Well, we're going to go pick a fight with them in the grasslands. You're going to force march. You're going to be on the 1st. You'll be their 4th. What if I force march? You'll be on the 3rd. You know what? It doesn't really make a difference. They can just march normal. But I do want these boys to force march. I do expect Venice to turn around, but we'll see if they do. They might just keep running. They're like, no! I want nothing to do with that. Nothing at all. Leave her alone. Leave Brittany alone. He didn't know what to do. Look, he's like, ah! Half kept running, half wanted to turn around. Too little, too late. Boom. 8,000 boys are gone. We have another grassland. It's only 26,000. I could go pick that fight. But I would rather go save the day on this fort. We got to go south. They're already at 7%. I got to head that way. So let it be written, so let it be done. Am I building more heavy ships here? Back to 13. Feels pretty good. Feels like a solid number. I got one more coming. I'm going to jump forward to Melilla. We'll pick those boys up before we go. Okay, so Venice is... Oh, Venice is pretty effectively beaten down here. Like, Venice itself is actually sieged down. I didn't realize that. It's the auto transport that stopped me. So we'll get through to Ford, or to Rome. Let's go, boys. Yeah, I would love to stay around and beat the piss out of you, Venice. I really would. It wouldn't have been a wipe, but it would have been effectively smacking you around. But I gotta go. I got stuff to do, man. I got stuff to do. Maybe this 24,000 can give them an entertaining show. And his army's moving away. His army is moving away. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. They're gonna need you. Oh, if nothing else, just to console you after this butt whooping they're about to get. Spy network? Sure. Now, what are these losses? Let's actually look at the losses. We're both rolling kind of junk, and they're 2-to-1 losses on me, so this is not going to end well. As soon as I get some good rolls on them, they're going to have... No! Look at their numbers just crumple. Oh, you know what? It's because they had cannons. The difference of cannons, and I still beat them so effectively. If they didn't have those cannons, it would have been that much worse. But we are okay with it being the way it was. Divide on up. Get our properties. Get our territory siege back. Make things right again. So Rome, we have you. Say Spoletta. And I'm really close to piecing these boys out. 51%. It's surprising having Venice and Aragon's capital that it's not. We don't have a higher war score. What's going on? These guys paying attention? Mercia will come next to you. We'll sit on that coastline again. I see you over here with that 27,000. I think the Venetian army, or correction, the navy has been pummeled, so I am going to move back over there, even though they humbled me last time. There's no other way to put it. They thoroughly humbled me. We'll go back to the Teutons, and I don't know, man. Might be time for you to go train in like Kovno or Memo. Go hide someplace and just train. Let's get that professionalism going. These wars are finally wrapping up. Peace is returning to Europe, and it feels good. It really does. That's another fort. We're still only 56%. What is going on? I don't know, man. They want me to just finish off the Venetian army, it seems. Volgast, Venice. Well, they're at low. What would be your cheapest province? Terracino? That's your cheapest province. Everything else is higher debt, Venice. I'm impressed by how rich you are. That was a flex you just did, without even realizing it. So we'll take your war reps. We'll take all the cash we can. You definitely don't need these claims or cores. You do not need to be allied with the Commonwealth or Aragon. I don't care about Volgast. Sure, Volgast. No, that's the limit? Okay, if that's the limit, that's cool. Go in peace, Venice. I like that I have your war reps now for whatever, 10 years or however long it lasts. I will enjoy spending your money and not having to fight your army. Because his army's black flag there. And I was literally going to go engage him. I wasn't going to hesitate. We got 63,000 manpower in the bank. There was no reason for us to hesitate. Look at that, though. We're back down to 38% war score. With his capital. Only 38% war score. I don't get it. I'm going to come south and get onto this next fort, but I just don't quite get it. Where are you holding on to hope? Well, we have 13... What is this? 2 heavies, and these are all combat ships. I got to go take out these combat ships right now. They're going to be forced out to sea. Let's get a sweet admiral on there. Just notice we are not exploring in the world. And I have not dropped... Oh, I did drop these guys off. I just didn't clear the locals. Okay, so let's clear the locals. Land you. Get you back out exploring. Let's say American East Coast. Sounds good. I got my tunnel vision going and everything going on with the war. I'm so close to getting Prussia. How am I not supposed to get tunnel vision? Kibelia is my subject nation, but if they have to not like me, so be it. Beautiful. Not a wipe, but I took those 2 heavies gone. He's probably just going to retreat to one of these 3 islands. So I can do it like this. Combine you up. Grab them both. Come back out. And I can drop them separate. So the one without the general will go to Ibiza. Click it again. These boys, the one with the general, will go to Mallorca. Perfect. Do we want to take that? The next military idea is a long ways off. Yes, we'll take more durable ships. I could have used that against Venice a little while ago, okay? He's got 40,000 just sitting there. That is the problem. That is why he thinks he's in this war. He's got 40,000 troops running around like they own the place. Nope. No, sir. You do not. Yeah, we'll combine in the Pyrenees. He sees me coming. He sees me coming. He turns rolling. So I will smack that navy again. That will help my war score quite a bit. Can we get across? Yes, we can. This will also help, getting this fort. Okay, got away. This is okay. I'm going to give chase. I kind of suspected he would get away. You're coming to La Marche, assuming he's going to go to Bourbonnais after that. You will move forward to Minorca. Instant wipe. Instant wipe of that navy. Just like we were... I was kind of counting on that. Let's get some repair ticks for at least 1, maybe 2 months. And on to Salanes. We'll jog with you, Aragon. Jogging is great fun. Yes, the Ottoman just pop out of nowhere. This will be big. This will be big. Oof, the losses. The losses. How are they going to restore these? They can't restore these losses. Oh, no. Oh, my. We'll get over here to Syracuse. Boom. You're running one plot. We're going to come everyone together. Reform our lines. We want a complete wipe on you, Aragon. You made me fight this out. We're going to take it right to the end. He's still only at 79%. It's like, Syracuse, you're already dead. You just don't know it yet, man. Like, wake up. Wake up. That's one wipe down there. 5,000 cannons. And... oh, that wipe already occurred. I didn't even notice it. Exactly. Exactly. Already dead. You just don't realize it yet. So, Aragon, my friend. I don't even have the war goal. Through all this, I don't have the war goal. That's the best. The Aragonese fleet is getting pummeled on. Instead, we're going to come this way. Let us restore Prussia. Prussia Restoria. It's not even an insane idea to give him every single one of those, to be honest. So Volgast is the highest dev. I take Volgast off. It's not an insane preposition. I'm for sure doing Stolp. I like Strasland. It gives us this vision into here that I don't have currently. I do like giving him Strasland. We're going to do it. We're doing it. We'll take all the cash and your alliances. Austria. No, because I'm going to attack you again, Volgast. So you do not need to be allied with the Austrians. They are a bad influence on you as far as I'm concerned. Now, I'm pretty sure we do have to be at peace for Prussia to rise. But we should be rising Prussia right here. Right here. 80% on Aragon. Again, we don't even have the war goal. It's kind of silly. Pick you up, bring you back. Morocco, our truce never ended up with you. It's still 3 more years. I am not so lucky. Diplomat, or my explorers. I'm not going to forget you this time. You have basically not been exploring this whole episode. I could have seen, I could know what the whole world looks like right now if I was just paying attention. And then finally, 93%. I still don't have the war goal. I'm sure he'll give it to me. Oh, I didn't even know where it was. Sasser up here. Well, it's minimal aggressive expansion. It gives me more visibility. I was talking about wanting visibility. I like visibility up into here, too. Mallorca. I think that's what we're going to go with. Your treaties will break you up with the Austrians. We'll take some war reps, cash, and any cores on my land you definitely don't need. You know what? I'm gonna be taking like Alicante and Castilian. So I'll cancel those cores. I'll cancel any cores I can. It maximizes the truce with them anyways. And just like that, we are further into the Mediterranean. We are further encroaching on European lands. And are we about to get Prussia? Do we have half of it? Come on, form. 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 Yes, yes, yes. We got Prussia. We did it. We did it. We are halfway there, folks. Thank you for making it to the end. Comment, like, all that great stuff. Share your happiness with me. Until next time, have yourself a great day, a great weekend, wherever you are. Goodbye.